Hello and welcome back to the final chapter of Age of Wonders. Chapter 5, the final story campaign. We're going to be starting it off today, seeing how far in we can get. I have a fun build in mind, which is all about magic, which is probably pretty appropriate considering how this game works. I want to see how much I can stack battle mages for this final chapter. We're going to be going with a mystic army, and we're going to be blending a little bit into chaos, a tiny bit, I think, into nature and maybe cold or dark or undead. I think it's maybe an undead one I'm thinking of. And I just basically want to go through the books and pick up as many upgrades to battle mages as possible, and then just make our mages as crazy as possible, because I'm really finding that when they get upgraded and they can cast those long distance spells at 7 that hit in an area, especially if I'm playing as mystic casters who get access to every single element type, it should be pretty bananas. So
choose your destination.
Let's get into it. We're doing the final chapter, Rise of the Goateer, Grexilus. As the spearhead of a Shadrai alliance, so we're the bad guys this time, we invade the fractured world Grexilus hidden in the mists of the Astral Sea, facing the custodians, which the Archons left on this world, to guard the ancient magic which lies buried here. I'm gonna guess the ancient magic is probably the Gilder Coil. We're on a fractured realm, torn from reality in ancient times. Astral void breaches the land, shattering the surface of this world, and astral rifts are the only infestations present on this realm, which means a lot of, I guess, magic origin units, which, if I'm correct, I think playing as Mystic means we do more damage to them, or can do more damage to them. I know they do a lot of lightning magic. I feel like Mystic is going to work well if we're fighting a lot of astral beasts. It is the forbidden domain, so everybody except the custodian are condemned, which is rough. I'm not stoked on that. Holy protectors, the realm has been blessed with the purity of Archon faith, and all roaming wildlife is celestial, which does mean it's going to be weak to fire and blight, which we will be able to pick up a little bit on our mages. I mean, fire we will naturally do, and then blight we can pick up with the Tome of Nature has a special one that does blight damage and a 90% chance of casting Decayed, if I'm correct. Dark also has one, but it doesn't do blight damage. I think it just does Decayed. And then Custodian's Dogma. Free cities are rare and cannot be negotiated with. I'm not really going with a free city build here, so that's fine. Hey, Mona. You coming in to say hello? Coming in for some pets? Maybe. We might get a cat here. Hard to say. We will be playing on hard. The hardest that we can play, because they don't have brutal.
Your journey starts here.
And we will start creating our faction. Now, I'm fairly certain at this point I have played as every single faction except Halfling. I do believe Halfling is the only race that I have not built. And that's what I want to do. I think they also are going to look funny as archmages, personally. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. But first, a word from Mona. How's that?
Hi.
Want to say hi to everybody? What do you think about halflings? Do you think that playing as a bunch of halfling mages is going to be fun? She says, meow. I am a big cat. I am very fluffy, and it is too warm in this apartment today. Do not touch me. Put me down. Little angel. Okay, so we have -3 to status resistances. We're permanently condemned. But I feel like if everything is astral, resistant is going to be the way to go here. Getting the less damage from magical attacks. Like everything in astral does lightning damage pretty much. So I'm going to go with resistant. We're going to just deal with resilience as is. And then the obvious choice here is I have to take Arcane Focus for the extra 15% magic damage.
What is their origin culture?
We're going to go Mystic, which I really think is just the funniest looking faction. It's just so absurd. But that's what we're going to hit.
Their society?
And we're going to go with Mana Addicts. So we get that nice lifesteal. We're going to be casting basically constantly. And we're probably going to take, I think, Gifted Casters. I don't really intend to summon a lot. And the research I'm not too worried about, but the ability to cost extra stuff every turn will be, it's going to link up with Mana Addicts pretty well. Also, where we're playing as Mystic, we get Star Blades, so the more we cast, the better buffed we get.
Choose your first tome of magic.
And we're going to start with Tome of Evocation, I think. The other thing I really want to go into is most of them are under Horde, Tome of the Horde, which is maybe a little strange, but it might work. Tier 1 units become strengthened. Houndmaster. Spawnkin is really the only thing I want in here because it gives us an extra 20% damage to all of our homies. Tome of Warding, I don't care so much about. It does have magical wards, which is nice. Support abilities of enchanted units. But here we get Lightning Focus, which is like critical. We also get Evokers, which are not bad. Honestly, it's really funny because we're only going to want a couple of things out of most tomes. The Channeling Tower is going to be important. What do you get? Mob Camp? Yeah. Tier 1 units are cheaper. Let's start with Evocation.
What is your ruler's origin?
And I'm like pretty much certainly going to go Wizard King. Yeah, this is like relations with free cities. That doesn't really matter to us. Over Channel is going to be really important. Allows us to cast an additional spell, which means we can stack 2 Star Blades a turn. Powerful Evokers for extra ranks on Battle Mages seems like it would make sense as well.
What defines their society?
Yeah, we could go with that. This is 10, and combat spells are 20%. This is 5, so it's more like 20 points at the beginning. Potentially. Less mana. Yeah, am I gonna run out of combat casting points or am I gonna run out of mana? Combat spell. What else does this get? Starts with an extra battle mage or support unit. Yeah, you know, powerful evokers isn't the worst choice there. Maybe that is a better way to go than gifted caster. Because I feel like yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
Choose your first tome.
Just because I'm thinking like we get the channeling tower here, so we should be able to stack mana pretty well.
What is your
So I think we'll try with that. I think that's what we'll go with. Now, our little tiny halfling. We are definitely going to stay a little tiny halfling. I think we can go pretty normal sized. I want to be short for sure. We are halflings, right? Like it only feels right to be small. Skin color here is white. Let's just let's do what we do at the start, which is just basically turn off everything. Or turn on the basics at the very least. So we are going with like an Archmage. I think we might just go with a neutral skin color. Though I don't hate the white, like the ivory white. Let's go, maybe go there for now. Uncertain. I probably won't do much in the way of skin decorations. Maybe a little tiara or something. We have a wide choice of things to pull from. We could go with a Cryomancer's Staff. If we want, that's annoying. Freezing Blast, is that like Spirit AoE? Poison Orb, Raise of Undead. Druid Staff. I might actually go with the Cryo Staff to start. The starter staff never really lasts that long, but it does give a nice freezing blast, which I think could be powerful. Go dear bow, go dear bow. Here we go. Sap strength does weakened, gives me strength, does blight damage. Why is this gotta be so hard to see? There we go. 16 frost, 30% chance of inflicting frozen, inflicts slowed if not, and then freezing blast is, oh, this is the single target. This is what the white witches get, so it's a single target freeze spell. That ain't bad. Yeah, there we go. Poison orb, 10 blight, raise undead. Friendly undead corpse is revived with 60% of its HP. Non-undead is raised as a zombie. Lightning orb, hero mount, magecraft. Yeah, no, let's go cryomancers. I like the idea of having a back pocket freeze. Rando, hello, how you doing, dude? Welcome into the final story. We don't need to keep her with that staff. Let's just give her this look for now. Ooh, maybe we make like an old witch. So absurd. What a look. I like this face. This speaks halfling to me. I'm probably gonna go with the fancy purple eyes. Or maybe like, we could go blind eyes. Ooh, she could be like a blind witch. That vibes. That looks almost a little too matronly. So maybe. I don't think her hair is going to matter because I'm going to give her a hat. This looks kind of witchy. We'll go with white and gray. That's kind of a nice switch up, I think. Maybe it should be the other way around. It should be gray and then white. Yeah. Yeah. Now, for hat, we have unlocked most of the final things. Wow, that's such a funny mask. We have, this is the Warlock's crown that we just unlocked. It looks okay. I wanted to give her this big dumb hat because we haven't done that on anybody yet. We could also give her the full like proper Godir crown, but I feel like this hat on a halfling is just so goddamn funny. And then I might actually just give her the mage stuff as well. I guess see what it looks like. It's not that interesting. Maybe. That might actually be the better fit for her. Let's pause on that for a second. It's so much, it's great. Yeah, I'm pretty big fan of this so far. We do need to figure out colors. Maybe a deep purple. I mean, we are like pure magic is the thing. We're all elements at once. I feel like we've gone white a lot recently. Whites or golds. These purples don't really show. They show up more of like a black. Yeah, that might work. This, maybe some sort of like staff, archmage staff, or an eye might also be suitable. The idea is I want to control as many of the elements as possible with this character. 6 Dragon Balls? No, that's one short. The Mark of Chaos? Maybe? That might actually be the right one. Could do classic like Scales of Justice. But I don't think that's the vibe we're necessarily hitting right now. Let's go with Goof. This kind of looks like a goat ear symbol. We are leading the Shadrai with this character. So we're ultimately lusting for power as well. Honestly, I kind of like this one. I might go with that. I have a question, which is if I change my hair color, does it change my hat? No. I had to check. So no matter what I do, unless the armor color changes my hat, it does not. It looks like my hat is going to be white and gray. What do we got in outfits that feels appropriate? For our witchy Bama. I mean, that's a look. We'll probably do a little mix and match. So many skimpy outfits. How come guys don't have outfits that look like that? This one looks all right. All right, let's start with like the torso. Get some nice pieces on here. This is a fantastic mod that allows you to mix and match outfit pieces. And I am a huge fan of it. Because it also unlocks a lot of pieces from unit types, which gives you a bit more versatility in what you want to make. So I could do something like that, for example. The problem is you can't really see the arms there. Of course, some pieces don't quite match up, as I'm sure you can tell. But most of them do. Maybe, it's real, like, real side boob we're getting here. Just want to know if there's any cool arm pieces as well that we can go with. Like, the witchier, the better. Oh, these are really cool, like steel claws. I love that. Could give her the vicious claws. I don't know. Maybe it might be the this purple might not be working for us. Might be working against us a little bit too much. What says long flowy robes? None of these really. All right. Well, let's check legs then. I'm not settled on this top yet either, but. Wow. All right. Waist skirt. Oh, there is a skirt option and there are feet options. Okay. I see. It's really funny how big you can make her feet look. All right, we're gonna have to go with like sexy battle witch. I think we're gonna have to go with lots of belts, lots of buckles. Oh, we could just skirt the whole thing. All right, never mind. We're gonna just do that then. Lots of skirt options. In fact, more skirt options than there are almost anything else. I kind of just like these first ones the most. Right. Okay. So some of the arms are actually just like in here is the problem. I don't want these ridiculous cleavage options because they're just a bit too much for me. Like if she's a witch, it's kind of different, right? This might work. This one here I kind of like. If we give her some good arm pieces. There's no modest witches in this world. I mean, this is a vibe. Maybe. So much clipping. There's so much clipping with this mod, yeah. All right, let me just see if I can get some good arms with this. Big witchy battle claws. I mean, we could lean into the evil a little bit. This one's not terrible. It does clip a bit. This one's not bad. We could also just bangle. I do like these big, like, oven mitts. Big oven mitt arms. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's go with those, I think. That's a vibe. That's a witchy vibe. And we're not done yet either, because we can attach all sorts of crazy stuff to her, starting with the shoulders. So I suppose it depends on maybe the cape first. So if I went with that Merlin's cape, I like that it goes with the hat. It does cover up a lot of what we have right now, but maybe that's not the worst. This is a... Actually, you know what? I like this one. It's simple, it's plain, it's unassuming. It's got the right vibe for what we're going for. We can probably bling it out with some crazy accessories. Maybe. Like, we could just place like a bigger version of it on top of it. None of these are really saying which. I do love a good skull. That's just more fabric to deal with. Feathers. We could go hag. Ooh, we could go hag, actually. Let me just look for the feathered capes. Then we can add in knives or skulls or chest pieces or big horns. We can put a big couple of feathers in our hats. Now we're getting something. Now we're getting like a little raven queen. That scrap fabric one, actually, I don't hate now. Except it clips too much through that. So much clipping. All right. Last but not least is the waist. Which is going to get mostly blocked out by this skirt. So I think we're just going to end up throwing a belt like that on. I think she's more modest than flashy. That really sits out in the back. Then again, we'll never see that, so I think I'm okay with that. If we change the armor color. Oh, okay. So now that actually looks kind of nice. It's just like the trims. We do kind of got to go with one that sparkles a little bit. If we're going to go that route. All the colors are a little bit too obnoxious, I think. Maybe we just do a little purple. Just a little splash of perp. That's the trim, and this is like her actual outfit. Which, again, actually isn't too bad. I think I'll stick with that. I think that kind of works. I don't hate this look. The feathers in the hat are maybe a little bit too much, but there's something about them I like. All right, finally a nice evil witch pose. This one's obviously quite good because you can't even see her face. You know what? Maybe spooky idol pose. No, we'll go creepy witch pose. That's the right way to do it. That's definitely the right way to do it. All right, so these dudes got to be much the same. We're gonna go 3, 2, low. I think we gave them the same color. We maybe give them a skin decoration, but probably not. Armor color. If we go like, say, something crazy, and then your color something bonkers. Yeah, that looks terrible, so let's not do that. Let's go like a light purple and a gray. Dark purple. Sometimes, well, this color mod is cool. Sometimes the colors really just stand out in a terrible way. I see now why the developers limited the amount of colors we can really bring in. It's nice to have options, though. Woof. We don't get mounts at all because we're Mystic. I think we're just going to give him the little flash of purple. Just for fun. It looks okay. And if that's the case, I think we'll make that also purple just because it matches then across the board. And I feel good about it. Let's do it.
Your journey begins.
Oh my God. Let's hit. We're going to be... We're gonna be like Archmage, I think. Or the Archmage of Chaos. The occult little ones. Oh, we are gonna be kind of occulty. I can't wait to get the like Eldrick DLC. Little mystics. The Archivist, Halflings, Exploring Little Ones, Occult Heartlings. I could say like maybe like just occult worshippers. Something simple. Name for this character, I have no idea. I want to say like something the Wild Witch, maybe. Even though she's not really a wild witch, she's a chaos witch. Tanya. I like just giving her a very normal name. Christine, the Wild Witch. Baba Yaga? Oh, that's not bad, actually. Just naming her after the classic. I mean, she is a bit of a crow lady as well. We could go like Morrigan. After like Gaelic Celtic. Is it 2 hours? I think it's 2 hours in Morrigan. Call it like a Morrigan the Raven Queen. Archmage of Chaos. Mad Morrigan? Karen? Karen the Raven Queen? Mrs. the Raven Queen? Please, Mrs. the Raven Queen was my mother. I think I'm gonna go with Morgan, but let's change this up. Give me let's go with some. We're going Mystic. We're going with as much different kinds of magic as possible, amping up our wizards as much as possible, casting spells in battle nonstop. She's going to be a mix of a support and caster. Authoritarian, name it Morgana Le Fay. Oh, Arthurian. Yeah. Well, that's I'm going like Gaelic Celtic, where Morgan was like kind of like the queen of the battlefield, queen of death as well. She was seen as a hoodie crow, which actually, yeah, she'd be the crow queen, not the raven queen. Technically. Small evokers. They just make fun of them being tiny. Maybe like Seekers of the Occult. Truth Seekers? I don't know. I guess Queen of Murder, since Crows is in a group. Oh, so they could be like a murder of halflings. Oh my god. Murder munchkins. Morrigan the Crow Queen, Archmage of Chaos, leader of the murder munchkins. Onwards. Thank you. That was all I needed. That was all the inspiration.
Glory to all Godir, and glory to the Shadrai. The rousing hymn of the Shadrai was heard far and wide.
Let's go.
As they gathered to use the Gildercoil and embark from Magehaven to challenge the Archons themselves. For too long had archaic Archon dogmas controlled the cosmos and determined what should exist and what shouldn't. It was time to ring in a new age and break the chains that fettered the true potential of the Pantheon.
You know, there's no spear weapon for your heroes to equip, which I've just realized. There's no way to turn your hero into a spear unit that I can think of. That feels like a bit of a missed opportunity there.
Grixolis was the long sought after target of the Shadrai.
Nice hat, my dude.
It was a world whose mere existence had been concealed by the Archons in great effort, as it contained the forbidden magic of ancient times.
The Tide Pod of magic.
The Gildercoil not only guided the Shadrai to Grixolis, it was the very key to opening the World Vault itself. Coming to Grixolis meant to seek celestial judgment, but the Shadrai were prepared.
High Society gets a lance. Yeah, but a lance and a spear is different, is my argument. Playing evil again. Can't stop accidentally playing evil. Morrigan the Crow Queen. A new ruler emerges. Explore your surroundings and expand your domain. Mana addicts with powerful evoker. We're resistant, but we've got an arcane focus. The Tome of Evocation. We start with Fulmination and Cosmic Ablation. These are both pretty good spells. Looking at the fragmented continents of Grexolis, you are approached by your Shadrai allies, a world sacrificed to a greater purpose, commendable yet in vain. Nightweaver speaks slowly and with gravity, as if every word she pronounced was a challenge in itself. The Archons did what they deemed to be just. But their strength was dwindling. Where they saw danger, we see potential. We have the Gilder Coil, the only key to the world vault called the Grexolis. Yet it may only be used when all of Grexolis is under our control. Hear more of Grexolis and its warden. Ooh, look at this old man. The Archons left a powerful warden to watch over this forbidden world. Yidgard Worldbender takes out a jeweled figurine and puts it on a pedestal. Is that him? Whoa, cool. Artisan merchant. Turiel Tolarim is the first of the Godir and a loyal friend of the Archons. He could have been a god, but instead he became a mere watchman waiting for a foe to strike him down. Some sacrifices are worth making. Enough talk. Destiny does not wake. Yaka ignites the shards of the broken figurine until they incinerate. It does not matter who or what stands in the way of our victory. We are Godir. We are Shadrai. Gone are the cursed times when we had to trust in the lowly schemes of mortals to achieve our goals. Nothing can withstand our combined magical forces. Together, we will cast a spell that shakes the foundations of Grexolis. Like, I really hope when I complete the campaign, I unlock this hat and this beard, because I would like both of them. Every 2 turns while in combat, all units not owned by the Shadrai have a base 60% chance of becoming inflicted with burn. Every 5 turns, an army of the drowned races of the Enchanted Archipelago rise under control of the Shadrai. Every 3 turns, a random province owned by an enemy player is hit by pyroclastic eruption. Ritual Curse of the Mirror. Whenever a non-ethereal unit dies on the strategic map, if at least 1 Shadrai armor is within 5 hex range, there is a 15% chance of an astral creature of comparable strength spawning under control of the nearby Shadrai. All units not owned by Shadrai have a 60% chance of being afflicted with burn. Here's the thing, they're celestial units. All units that are not Shadrai are celestial, which means that they take extra damage from fire, which is why I'm thinking this is probably the best one. Also, every second turn, 8 fire damage a turn. I don't feel like an extra army is going to make any difference. This is too random. And this is like a very low percentage. I'm going to take the Ritual of the Pyre. She's now Shatner in my head. Oh no. Magic Shield. Star Blades, Storm Spirits. We'll go with Magic Shield. Oh my god, we got Amazon Prime City to start with. Jeff Bezos is with us. What is the map? Wow, okay, so we actually have like... This seems like we have a very strong alliance here. Clearly I want to expand left. So I think that's going to be our opening play. Let's smash these dweebs to start. And see how our battle is. Lithal's kind of good and can snowball a lot with the nature trait that spawns units on Tile Conqueror. Interesting. I just feel like this is the most chance of it constantly triggering. And again, it's mostly about just the fact that all of their units should take bonus damage from fire for the most part. What do we start with? Freeze and Magic Blast.
Hey.
Soothing Breeze, Soothing Breeze. Okay. Ow. Blast them. Why does this guy have such insane wind barrier? Huh. All right, well, we're gonna try to nuke some guys in the back instead then, if that's the case. Thankfully, all of our dudes do every type of magic imaginable. That's a 90% frozen, so I'm going to take it. And I'm going to step right here, and I'm going to blast you. Ah, the grays. Of course, the grays. I'm going to let you just take your attacks. And then, what is this? That's 8 and 8. That's 8 and 8. Of course, it's the level 2 guy that I left alive. I could take lifesteal, but I don't think we need it. I think we can just blast this guy, finish him off. Whoa, these tier 1 Arcanists are already hitting like a truck. Rename the city to the Rookery? That's pretty good. We can do that. I'll allow that. All right, we do have pastures right there. Sure. I think you're going to go this way, and you, ma'am, are going to go this way. Does it really matter if you're injured? Not really, no. Because you're a scout. But you... Start with the storehouse. And I'm going to have you start with the second scout. 4th ally in the underground as well. Haha. Gauntlet. Great game. Would recommend. All right, so I probably don't want to expand too much down that way, so it's mostly going to be up this way that I want to go. Methinks. There is mana here. Plus knowledge. Oof. The most evil creature imaginable. A dire pengling. These guys have battlefield remnants underneath them, so I think I'm actually going to just go for them. How do you feel about the Spider King tactic? What, just making lots of spiders? Because web does double damage right now? I haven't heard as the Spider King before. That's a new name for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna put one support dude here, one support dude here, and there. And then we're gonna enter. Yeah, I haven't tried it out yet. I am tempted to do it before they fix it though. You guys also have wind barrier? Do you guys have wind barrier? No, you have vengeful flame. You have the opposite of wind barrier. Well, said the cat. Can't believe I gotta do that to start. Some of these casters. If I can, I think. This homie has a freeze spell, so we definitely want to use it. I think I'd rather take the 2 shots here. That's brutal. You're on fire already. Oh man, who is my big threat? I mean, they're all kind of a big threat. Should cast that earlier. Oh well, what's done is done. We're gonna get blasted a little bit. We should be able to lifesteal a fair bit of it up though. These guys don't get Wind Barrier, but they do get Mighty Meek and Legion of Zeal. Burning and Electrified. Alright. You boys are doing Frost right now, so it's still kind of your best bet. That's a... Let's 90 him. Free up this guy to... If I blast you, get lifesteal, you get your kill back. Well, not really, I guess. You can get a kill on him at 90. You can do 50, but better idea would be just to move here and Soothing Breeze. Excellent. I'm really glad we did that because I just face tanked that entire shot. You can move up, take a 50. You can move up, take some 50s. You can move up, 50s. You can move up, 50. Should just Frost, but it landed anyway, so we're okay. Oh, man. Can't wait to have some more frontline troops. Our first level. Starblades. Meow, 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 meow.
Teach them a lesson.
Give them a lesson, Lappins. Thank you for the 19 months, dude. Hope you're well. I think I'm going to pick up Lighting Evocation because it's actually pretty good if you're playing Mystic. It's not one I care for that often. There's almost always a better spell to cast, but when you do electrify things and your mages electrify things, it does start to stack up. I will build. You guys just get Cosmic Bolts. You don't get anything else. Yeah. I think I'm going to go with an Arcane Guard, even though I don't like it. And then I also think I need to start attracting some population. ASAP. Probably should have done that a bit earlier. All right, so I'm going to send you up here. Get that small creature cage. I might be able to cancel him if that's the case, depending on what we get out of that. Habit, someone I watched made a Spider King. I mean, I want to do it. I really want to do... I want to see how broken I can make archers. Because my understanding is the answer is very broken. A Spirit Hawk. Well, this seems like the perfect fit for our character. The spirit damage, that's not so good. Tranquility pool, okay. Yeah, I think I can cancel him. Let's see what's going on here. See if I can get some vision. We've unlocked extra bonus points for casting. I don't think I need that yet. I think I'd be much better off spending that here. You're an iron deposit. You're a gold vein. Let's get the iron so we can do some extra building. And I do believe this is a dead end. No, there is a watchtower up here though. This does look like a dead end though, but it's a dead end with a world tree. So foresters in our domain would be pretty good. I'm also looking for spots where there's just like a lot of mana, and I'm not seeing that. You're a mana node, and you're a tranquility pool, so there is a good conduit zone up here. Otherwise, we don't have a lot going on for us. Tune in at the beginning of a campaign. Yeah, we just got started. We're 3 turns in. We're fresh and hot off the kitchen. There's some gold. Let's merge those armies. The Everwell. Friendly units of domain are healed for 30 hit points at the end of each turn. That's a ton. City stability per fishery, farm, and forester. Wow, if I can get both of these wonders, it would actually be really, really good. Because I can just stack foresters like to an absurd amount. How many squares away is this? 1, 2, 3. He's under this passage. Okay. So I need to go like here and build an outpost just past this Everwell. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like 1 past the Everwell. I'm trying to do the thing, like I'm trying to learn from playing the computer and going like, okay, you're 5 turns away, build. You got to build. I probably should be using my draft also here, but I never do like using it. An eternal bed chambers. Okay. So I'm not going to go up that way. I think I'll keep going this way. And I don't really want to go that far down this way, but I guess we'll at least go to this watchtower. There's a blighted tree here. I don't know what this one does. Magic shield, where I want the evoker. But I think I need lightning focus first. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to get all of them. Whoa. Okay. This rift is 1,000 points. I did not expect that. At all. This is one more turn. That's next. This unlocks soothers and spell shields. All right, so I need tier 3 to get my good casters. What does this need? 2 foresters. Yeah, I think I'm willing to punch that. Punch that in early. Oh! Looks like the bad guys are here. From the fog of war, Meander of House Iniok, Shira Snowblood, and Fangir emerge. It seems you forgot to invite us to your mad attempt at unleashing cosmic disaster. First we brought conflict to innocent worlds, and now this. He does not fancy frivolous banter. The Covenant have followed the Shadrai to Grexolis. They will do anything to foil your plan. Whoa. This guy's cool. He's an orc, too. A harsh voice, which first seems to resonate from the depths of the astral void, commands you to leave Grexolis. Flee, you fools! Turiel Tolarim comes forward, stern and immovable like a lone rock within the tide. You have come to a forbidden world. Leave now and you may live. Stay and you will meet your doom. You cannot fathom the evil which I guard. It is not the warden you should fear, but the prisoners. Race of Onmar. Resolute defensive tactics. Devotees of good and chosen uniters. Empty Archon lies won't scare away the Shadrai. Is the main objective to beat the other computer players? In this one, yes. There's a couple different main objectives you can do in most of the skirmish maps. There's typically 4 paths to victory. Expansion. What is it? It's expansion, magic, military, and then score victory, which is just like play until the time runs out. And then the story missions have like alternative ways to win them. We have much in common. Why fight against us, Godir, when the true enemy is breeding new darkness by day? Would it not be wise to leave this post and join the Archons in their fight while retaining peace with the Shadrai, who could be future allies? Turiel remains silent. It seems he does not deem Lithal's words worthy of any reaction. Okay. Yeesh. These guys look huge. All right, they don't really have a ton going on. It's just they get Angelize and they get like Legion of Zeal. I like that they have little halos. I like that the halos are like stuck on their hats. Everybody starts a war. And we got to figure out where the hell we're going here. All right, so this would have been a really good place to build an outpost. It might not be too late. But I'm down here. So we're going to crush this stuff first. Or at least we're going to make an attempt. I loathe score victory. It shouldn't exist. I mean, we did one score victory. And it's not that I couldn't have done the other victory conditions at the same time. I think score victory is like just in case there's a draw, basically, in case it's stalemating out. I think. I would argue that is the intention of that. Boop. Boop. And boop. I might as well use the Soothing Breeze here. Okay. Oh, these guys get Astral Refuge. I hate Astral Refuge. That does Fulminate. So he's refuged. I'm gonna move you up. I'm gonna hit him. He's refuged. Unit is invulnerable and stunned. Means you can go for them. We also get stunned attacking these guys. I forget about that sometimes. Oh, he is not refuged? No, he is. Very much. You might as well move up all the way. And you can actually hit them with a triple lightning. So I'm going to let you do that. Send her the resistances. Ah, we come so close to getting kills here. I'm going to get zapped a whole bunch. More than I'd like. He comes out of it. Oh, I didn't actually know that he could do that. Whoopsie. Immune to frozen. That's annoying. So he's immune again. We've almost got these guys killed. You can't be affected. Aye. I need to move this guy here so he doesn't run through and kill my homies. Let's make sure that he also doesn't kill them. You attack my birds and do a lot of damage. And then you just get to die. All right, well, we didn't lose anybody, which is the important part. We can grab this mana. Is this territory owned by him? It's not. So I'm going to set an outpost here. Actually, I could put a conduit, a conduit, a conduit. Which means if I build the outpost here instead, I'd get gold. And then I could put that special conduit building there, and it would echo through a lot of spots. So we'll do that instead. All right. I have no idea where the enemy is on the map, but I guess we'll find out. I have to assume that I'm on the front lines. Oh, good. He built an outpost here. Just what I was hoping for. This is not a good spot to build. But like, I'm pretty much screwed if I don't do that, so. All right, well, that's your turn. Lightning focus. I'm probably going to skip Lightning Blade. But I don't really have a lot of other good options. An Enchanted Crow Companion does seem like a very good fit for the Crow Queen. So you know what? Let's go down that road. You're going to go that way, and we're going to cast this immediately. As soon as we can. I'm a little bit worried about the Spirit Hawk and him not really doing very well. Like, he does almost no damage in comparison. Hello, Count Webula. How you doing? This dude has a golden golem? On the 7th turn of the game, he has a tier 5 mystic golem? That seems a little bit, you know, much, in my opinion. I would say that's kind of excessive. I have to try and flee up here now. These guys are chasing me. Shoot, I needed to get that Astral Echo. As a Mystic player, we're the only one who can see those. And they give us bonuses, especially with endgame stuff. You're cozy? Excellent. Love to hear it. I am also cozy. Cozy in the insufferable heat that we're having, but cozy nonetheless. All right, I'm going to build a Forester here because that allows me to boost the granary. Stone Conjurer. Mana and production. Okay, that's pretty good. We're going to build this granary. And then I think I'm going to go with the mages. Actually, that's 5 production. I think I'll go with the Stone Conjurer after. And then the mages. You know what? Better idea. Why don't I cancel that? Wait a turn and then boost the production. Lightning Focus is ready to cast. So this is an extra 2 damage. And we have now had the chance to electrify. So there's a chance that they light on fire every turn, and now also when we hit them, there's a chance to get electrified every turn. So the idea is that we're just stacking up as many different types of damage as possible. Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to do with this Astral Rift, and it's going to be a big issue sooner than later. You're sure it's golden? That's a golden golem, yeah, no doubt. Computer's cheap for sure. Yeah, especially on the higher difficulties, they get like crazy bonuses. Fantastic. 0 to 3 turns was 1 turn. Well, let's build a work camp. Can I beat that? Maybe. What's this give me? Locking and shuffling research costs less. Research buildings cost less gold to build. TBH, I think I'd rather spend my Imperium on population bonuses. Give me an extra 10 gold a turn. Do I want to spend all my stuff on population bonuses? I think I do. We can put another one here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to create this as the central firm. I mean, I have an option. I could fight this guy, or I could just run. This guy is weak to electricity, which is good. He does have 6 resistance, though, which is bad. You know what? Let's do it. I'll probably lose my bird. But the thing is like, they're going to expand into my outpost almost right away. Like, that's probably going to be the next expansion they do. I guess let's go like here and here, and then you guys can heals friendly target within 2 and another within 2. Why are you healing my spearman for 2 points? Are you joking me? Absolute meme machine. I tell you. All right, so as long as I focus the big guy down, I think this shouldn't be too bad. Let's start with spells. I can't. Oh God, I can't cast spells until he's dead. Of course. And if I can't cast spells, I actually take morale penalties every turn. Because I'm a mana addict. So that's not the best. I'm gonna put you here. And here. Oh, you do nothing. You do so little damage. Yeah, alright. Well, he devoured my birds. But we have pretty good damage resistance here, I will say. We at least got that going for us. Alright, homie, if you move up here. He's immune to frozen. They're all immune to frozen. That does 10 damage. That does... Alright, well. Might as well hit him with that. Hit him with the big guns. Grazed. Grazed on a 90. You're killing me, Smalls. Okay, our magic is back. Let's nuke somebody. It's a bit of a shame because it means life, you know, lifesteal doesn't kick in until the end of the turn, but our support gets ripped. Don't love that. That guy lit on fire, which is kind of cool. I can kill you. Flanked. Blasted. Blasted. I can't actually freeze you, but I can at least hit you with the freeze. A freeze, right? Boy. And then I guess, I don't know, man. Just move in and blat him. And move in and blat him again. figured I'd take the lucky. 50. Yes. And now you should kill. All right. So it was a little bit worse than I hoped for. I'm going to be honest. Did get us a level though. Which I'm going to have to take on experienced leader because I'm going to need to level up some dudes. God, I really wish we had some better units. All right, well, on the bright side, at least my army gets a bit more rounded. That's a dead end. Super. Super. And you're just doing your thing. Can I capture the Astral Rift? No, the Astral Rift has like a strength score of over 1,000. Our strength score is like 400. There is a 0% no shot chance that we can take that. Does anyone know if there's multiple Mystic players, do they get their own Astral Echoes or do they have to compete over the same one? I don't know. That's a good question though. I think they have to compete. The way it's written makes it sound like they have to compete. I actually didn't even look to see, did that guy die or did he manage to retreat? I hope he managed to retreat. Here we go. Now I have evokers. Do I even build you? 3 turns, 5 turns.
Hey.
Better off just waiting. I think. Died. Rip. Rip that scout. Scouticus Maximus. Well, Craig, what am I doing now? Good question. New skill available. This skill is really good, but I can get it kind of at any point. This one I wouldn't mind, but I'm not really building knowledge structures right now. Like I'm going to build the estate, the granary, the mason, then I'm probably going to build the town hall immediately after. Let's boost this. So I can wait on that. And in fact, I'd rather get some more pop. All right, they expanded a bit that way. That's a firm. Let's just do that. This is a weird map. I don't know how to get to the enemy. To be completely honest, I'm not sure. Your focus crystals, you're a mana node. Yeah, see, he's already expanded into this outpost. I think I have to take this mana node first. Because I need to fight this guy for territory. Like, I kind of need to upgrade this to a city immediately. And then take this mana node as well. And then cut him off on that. Like, what I want is these 3 spots. At a minimum. You might as well start casting that. Oh, there's no point in really hurrying you. Can you even fight anybody? 188. I'm gonna go up here and start cleaning out dudes. This is not a dead end. But it is all my friendly territory. Okay, Yakopolis. He built a spot down here. Yeah, he's got a phoenix. So it looks like this is maybe a pathway to them. And I guess if I burn down mountains, there might be other ways in. There is an outpost of the big guy. Aster. Great. I know where that is. I don't know where that is. Yikes, man. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know if they attack cities. Big armies, though. Hate when my armies die. It's never a good time. Generally, something you want to avoid. God, I love those nature druids. Light druids. Druids of the cycle. 190, 200. We can fight these. A towering brewer, ogre, gibbers in terror. I got a question. You're neutral. You're evil. You're good. You're neutral. You're evil. You're neutral. You're neutral. You're very evil. Okay, so the Shadrai are clearly the good guys here. The entire Covenant is evil, except for like one guy. Draft blocked for 5 turns. Oh, but we would instantly get the Conjurer and the upgraded Town Hall. I'm going to take that. That's massive. That's a huge jump. And then I better build a vendor. Can I get mana from this? Yes, 82. Like that allows me to start casting, building spell shields and stuff. I can give these guys crows. Ooh, and I guess that's it. So many strong stacks on this map. Yeah, it's a tough start. There's not a lot of good places to build. I'm gonna be completely honest. We got some pretty bad building paths. Yeah, I would like to fight those brewer ogres for the XP, but like if the alternative is I'm allowed to get all that juicy building done, it's a pretty easy choice. Quillbacks, oof, penguins and birds, carrion birds. Freeze them. Blast them. Blast them again. And kill them. Not quite. I was really hoping I could put pressure on this guy in the back. I wish I was smart enough to cast spells. One of these days. Quill hide. It's fine. All right, so he's an archer, so he's gonna run away, and those spears are gonna kill him. So we can just focus on this direst of penguins. Man, such a fun mix of damage here. Raised. That's rough. Didn't like those guys getting stabbed up like that. We do have another level. Resistance, strength. Resistance training is going to be good. Down the road. Units base attack randomly gains. So the base attack is not super hot for her because she only gets 1 attack. It's better for like people who have 3 attacks around. So I'm just gonna go for Magecraft, I think. Right now, at least. There are more sheep here, so this is a really good spot to expand into. Grab us another farm, why not? And then we can move up on those brewer ogres. We'll stay in our own territory so we get the extra heals. I don't know what's in here. Move up this way. I need to know what's in this fog of war. Boy. Howdy. We get unlocked next mages. Lightning mages next level, so. Who are you? Lethal. Okay, she built an outpost there. From there. So she's gonna grab the blighted tree for sure. That's okay. I think we're safe on the world tree. We have our evokers. Now I'm going to pick up Tome of the Horde, which is maybe super weird, but it's what I'm going to do.
Masters of the Horde understand the power of
And then
knowledge.
Spawnkin. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm trying to make my mages do as much damage as possible in this run, and Spawnkin gives them just a flat 20% more damage. Super growth is like 10 HP and an extra retaliation attack, which you don't need on mages. Yeah, a couple of options here. We have gotten that. I can skip stone walls. So next turn, I can start founding another city of murder munchkins. Up here. I'm going to go with the market right away. I want to get the library, but the thing is, there's no point in getting the library until we've got adaptive research. So I might as well wait a hot gosh darn second. And this should be a good fight. We do have a wind elemental who has that stupid wind wall, but now that we have 2 spears, it shouldn't be too bad. Right, these guys get wind wall, right? Yeah. Quill beasts. Drop a little heal on the 2 of them, make sure they're ready to rock. And then we move up, and we're good here. Die, penguins! I saw an incredible mod yesterday on the workshop that was called Tome of Penguins. And I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to do a run with it. I was like, oh, this is just the right amount of stupid. I could actually freeze this guy and just ignore him. I could also just freeze him though, and then beat the tar out of him. Well, he has no resistances available. You actually can't move up to hit anybody else, so... God damn. Huzzah! Alright, you move forward and just block. And we might as well put a shield on you, because someone needs to be shielded. Ow. Electrify the 2 of them, get the star blades going. Blat the hell out of this dude, dweeb. Blat. I let him go up first. He's got a little to tank it with, so that worked out. 95 gold. I will take it. Production stash. All right, so not much. I'm gonna go up a little bit more here. Recruiting, rebuilding. Gotta shrink those halflings to the size of a giant. I'm also kind of hoping that the hat stays the same size and the halflings just get smaller. Deep down, that's the dream. What's this? Aster! Magistrate of the free city of Aster greets you with hostility and is like, wah, 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 I'm a big dweeb. Interesting. Do I get these revealed on the map everywhere when they pop up? Probably not. I don't know why I got a notification of this territory. Like why I'm allowed to just see that all of a sudden. All right, that's an 800 point. That's a 300 point. That's an army of 800. Very good, sir. And your draft is still blocked, I believe, sir. Yes, that is correct, sir. GG, sir. This is really rough. I don't know what I'm going to do against this. If he 6 stacks attacks my city, I don't really have a counter play. Let's move you here because I'm clearly going to need to move you in. We've unlocked gain 1,000 mana, as well as spells can be cast on the first turn of combat. Is there a hero in there? There is. I'm gonna unlock that then. Sirona, which is up in the top left corner of the map, has declared war on me. So, all right, I'm seeing all of his stuff is up here. I really don't know where these people are. God damn, how many more turns is this going on? It's killing me right now. Okay, well, I can't do anything, so... What does he have? Staff Decay. Sounds like a cute tome, the Tome Penguins. Yeah, it seemed a little bit overpowered, but the concept was very fun. Excellent. I am being attacked. What precisely am I meant to do in this situation? Like, there was no way for me to get an army up that high. We have ballistas and we have palisade walls. Okay. Like, I can defend. I mean, I think even like the one spearman I had, it wouldn't have made much of a difference. I upgraded to level 2 city as fast as I can. I literally rushed the research on that. A random non-scout unit that can be produced in a city on a target hex. Or a tier 1 shock elemental. It's going to cost me 13 turns to build this. Look at these sick hats. Sir combat hastened for 3 turns. Wow. Manahold, the city of Manahold. Oh, I see. That's why I have extra troops. I mean, 4 turns, right? Like, that city's breached in 4. So it's not like I can really get people up any faster. Sheesh. I don't know. I guess I just sit there. This story mission's so hard. Light and frost. Frozen trees, maybe? Frozen nature? Don't think of different things I could do. Call of Chaos is nice, but I think I need that Imperium for other things right now. Particularly turbocharging this territory. I mean, we'll get Spawnkin cast, which will give us a little bit of a buff. 500 is about maybe 600 versus 850. Come help me, Marauders. Meow, even tinier halflings. I do think that the hat stayed the same size, maybe. You know, it's hard to tell. Excuse me. I mean, they're not attacking with any siege projects, so the ballista towers and stuff will give me a little bit of an advantage here. What are we up against? 2 awakeners. Ouch. A pole arm, a sun priest, a dusk hunter, and then he's got a staff of decay. Losing this many turns is not great, let me tell you. Recruit a hero. Yeah. I can't really afford one is the problem. I'm making 1 gold a turn. Even if I got rid of that, that's only like 60 gold, so it's 300 for a hero, I think. 250. But I instantly go bankrupt. So that doesn't really work. I'm just gonna try to defend. Really got screwed on this expansion. Like if I went up this way, I would have been way better off. Would have been able to pick up the Eternal Bedchamber, which isn't great, but it's a bit easier to stack as well. Where are my homies? Can they bring me some armies? All right, well, we might just lose. To be honest, we might just lose. $557 versus $876. We do have the Ritual of the Pyre as well. Spearmen, spearmen. Wizards, wizards. I'm actually going to put you there so that you can go into warding mode. guess that's all I can really do here. Let's just hope that a lot of them get lit on fire. Yeah, a fair number of them. All right. Those aren't too bad. I can fulminate. Ooh. Do I go for the hero or the awakeners? That's 4. That's 4. I think I'm gonna go for the front line. Give him a zap. And I think this is just hold the line for right now. Oh, there's an opening over here. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, you can't get a shot. Let's just hold it. Right, they're Awakeners. They have a massive AoE spell that I'm perfectly set up for them to cast. Woof. Big old woof. That went terribly. Okay. I'm gonna freeze him, even though it gets rid of the burning. Probably didn't need to, in retrospect. Those guys can't be affected because they have decaying. So we're gonna cast on this spear instead. This spear I'm then going to also send out along with this spear, because all of their units are no longer melee, and I'm gonna get AoE slammed here if I don't. Oh, I'm decaying. I can't heal anymore. You're dead. You're decaying. No more heals. Well. Oop. Blap. Bleep. Blop. Well, that's nice. At least they killed the Dusk Hunter. Very polite. Let's let him kill him. The worst part about this is, like, just that those Awakeners are still there. You're not going to kill him with a single shot. I want to just separate a little bit here because I'm scared. Like, get behind some cover, maybe. We're really good if I could remember ever to do this. All my guys could have had a bunch of lifesteal. Let's overcast so that I can do that again. We'll see what they do. They blast the tower. That's good. And then they try to blast me, but they can't get it. That's also good. You can run forward and take a shot. Can I please, for the love of God, just cast something? Just kill him. Nuke him. Give us some lifesteal. And then you can move forward and you can try to freeze him. Solid 73% chance. Amazing. Okay, so we got to turn a whale on this dude. We kind of have 2 turns to do it. We might actually be okay here. We're still taking a lot of sunder damage, but crossbowed, cosmic ablation. Okay. We lost 2 spears. That is the best things we could have lost. baby. That is too spicy for me. Blaze of the Horde. That can actually be pretty useful. I'm gonna take that. Just because they do take extra fire damage. And you've leveled up. You've got your first level up. 3 Star Blades. Warding Bonds. Summon Animal. Holy Retribution. Dark Ritual. Wow, you really got all the work. Like, I would have loved Summon Elemental. I would have loved the big heal. The big heal that's under here. I would have loved the other heal. Man, I'm going to take Mana Unchained. Distant Evocation. Magic attacks gain +1 range. That's nice. Fire Evocation. Also very nice. I think I'm going to take this because of this bonus damage. Wow, can you believe we won that? Can I trade with the allies? Tier 3 animals, though. Yeah. Summon animals are not bad. I can probably, yes. This would be an incredible upgrade staff for me because it's Blight and Frost, which is what these guys take bonus damage against. Sorry, they don't take bonus damage against fire. I don't know why I said that. We captured him. We didn't kill him, so I need to build a crypt before I can steal that, I guess. Unless, if I just let him go. We do get the equipment. I feel a long way away. From getting what I need here. City stability sucks. You might want to boost that. Need to find a way to fly if I want to attack the enemy. I don't want to give back any heroes if I can avoid it. You did get the Evoker, which is great. And you can also then start getting 2 spell shields. They're going to take a very long time to recruit. You need to heal anyway, so that's fine. You're making an Evoker down there. I don't know how good an idea that is. I guess we'll see. If you wait, you also get to harvest mana off the corpse, though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Ah, here we go. Now he's showing up with an army. Now that I have defeated the first assault. All right, so clearly, this is the way I gotta go. I don't really want summon irregulars right now. Then again, I have a lot of mana. Ah, got me a spear unit. 500. Man, the computer is leveling up fast on this map. We're going to go for this, and I'm going to see if I can get an outpost up here as well. Amazing. Okay, he cleared out that wandering army. I don't suppose he wants to clear out that rift as well, does he? Be really cool if he did. Ah, Whispering Stone in the capital. Thank you. I always forget about this. Somebody only taught me this the other day. And I forgot that it was something you could do if I'm going to be... I'm going to tell you the truth. Jesus. Mother of mercy. Crusader's Claymore. Chestplate of Vitality. I love your cape. That is so pretty. Is he guarding this gold mine, or he's just on his way to kill me? No Awakeners, so that's an easier army. can't I get this? Oh, I need this piece first. Lame. Lame. I can only build one away at a time. I'm gonna pick up research costs less gold, so that I can start building those knowledge buildings here in a minute. Let's get that one up right away. And we've also unlocked knowledge whenever a unit gains a rank. That wouldn't be bad either. So he spawned out okay. I'm a little bit worried if he goes here. I think I have to block him. Yeah, I absolutely do have to block him. Build a farm here. Just absolutely terrible. Couldn't ask for a worse worse place with this rift on the go. No idea if I can pull this off, but I'm gonna try to run past the rift with this evoker as we come up here and just take care of some goblins and gremlins. Alright, we got a plague serpent, gargoyle, thralls, and spirits. Not really much I can do to start. Skirmish and zapped. You can hit him with the chain lightning. Why don't we start this off right? We're going to do a fulmination so that they are weak and we have lifesteal. Then I can do chain lightning. I could do mana on chain, but chain lightning makes more sense right now. If I can actually kill him, then you can go right up against that skirmisher, which puts us in a slightly better position because it also blocks the others so they can't get in. Oof, that guy did a ton. Let's freeze him. Burning removed, not frozen. Dead anyway. Missed. Two at 30 or one at 50. Technically, that's a higher chance. That works. We get a little extra mana here too. So if I was going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from my capital, it'd be on this tranquility pool. We have a pasture right there. I like this dock coming out of the eternal bed chambers. I could just build it right here. What else is up that way? Focus crystals. Gold vein, pasture, iron. There's not really a lot up that way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to build it here. Gets us the more immediate reward as well. All right, we're going to grab this little mana node, and then we're going to run that way. Oh, God. It's the man, the myth, the legend. He only has a whirlwind blade. Book of Siegecraft. Ugh, Wand of Inversion and Orb of Seeing. He's bringing in multiple chaplains. An Awakener, Daylight Spear, and a Dawn Defender. Okay, his army isn't crazy. If we beat him in combat as well, we would also get a 1,000 knowledge. Which is like, at this point, basically an entire book. We can get another annex here. I'd like to set up to clear the Everwell soon, but right now, I think the obvious choice is to work on this world tree. Yeah, let's grab some knowledge for now. I'm happy to let him take that spot. Yeah, my scout got caught. It's a bit funny because I'm going to end up taking his entrance to the underground because of where he built the outpost. Yeah, let's go, homie. Come on, come on, come on. I'm just running away. Ah! Dead. Rip. All right, so bad RNG on my scout runs. That spider might be a little tough to take. Ah, excellent. And this army also spawned. So that evoker is gonna die on their turn. Well, that sucks. That sucks substantially. I can't take that, can I? Just realized I'm really limited on where this city's allowed to grow. I basically have these two spots, and then anything else is to be up this way. So I have to debate whether or not I want Everwell to be in this city or this city. Probably this city, because I can build forestry all down here. I've never played an Age of Wonders game, but I do enjoy fantasy strategy stuff. Do you think buying this game is worth it? Yes. I never played an Age of Wonders game before this game. I have 92 hours since it came out. I have been basically playing it nonstop on stream and thinking about it a lot of the rest of the time. It's a very good game. Can recommend. Do recommend. Will recommend. It's an easy recommendation for me. Oh, bless. He decided to go for my Forester instead. Let my Evoker escape. Wayfinder enchantment. All right, tier 2. Tome of Scrying. This does boost our mages. They don't take obscure penalties. Tower True Sight. The Mental Mark. Marked and Sundered. Scry enemy. Summon Watcher. I mean, it's another psychic lightning caster. It's not bad. Tome of Amplification is probably going to be our better choice, though. Astral Blood gives attunement when spells are cast. Increases critical hit chance. Frenzy. Whenever this unit lands an attack, it gains strength, and that's going to be extremely good. And Chain Lightning, which rules. The other thing we're going to be picking up is, I think, the Tome of Mayhem. Yeah. So we're going to have Misfortune on our battle mages. That might be a little bit later. I like guided projectiles, but it's not like I'm not in a rush on it. This gets me resonance fields, which are good because you can build them anywhere and they count as conduits. Tactical spells deal 20% extra damage. Yo, yeah, all right. Tome of Amplification is for sure what we're going. 100%. I've enjoyed all my maps since buying it. There's also expansions coming out. Yeah,
aspects of the arcane
It's pretty like
That can be
consistent
turned back on itself, augmenting and amplifying its
DLC
own
system they've got
essence.
set up already for the
Any
first
wizard
year.
can cast a spell.
Let's grab Astral Blood. You have prison cells, which means I can now take this guy in my prison and I can execute him. Which gives me all his swag. So instead of doing 22 damage on Frost, I now do 17 and 17 with a chance of bleeding and decaying. I also get Evoker's Robes, which give me 20% extra magical damage, which is perfect fit for me. It's a solid choice. You have finished building something. Oh, the crypt, of course. Did we unlock that? We did, didn't we? Research city structures cost less gold and less production. Survey said that was a lie. Wow, that skill doesn't work. That's the guy I executed. I like that I can execute him and still sell his remains. I don't have room to put another hero in right now. We're a little bit tight budget. She's racing to that world tree. I don't like that at all. There's no way that she can take that, though. Oh, okay. Cool. Super. Well, let's, What did you get at Legend? Evoker. What does that mean? Legend Metal Evoker. Is that it? You just get powerful Evoker, maybe? I'm a little confused on your metal. Late metal damage. Late metal Evoker. All right. Well, look, we're going to drop you out for right now because we're going to pick up that lightning wizard. These guys just do lightning, which is a bit of a pain. They don't do the nice blend damage that these dudes do. I need another spell shield, and I'm going to have to rush him. If I want any chance of winning this fight, it's got to be with that. 700, 800, almost 900. Aster has sent another war party. Ooh, is there any chance? I need like arcane amplifiers, I think. I've never had to defend so much. I've actually never defended in a siege. You know what? I've never defended a siege until that last fight. That's the first time it's ever happened. I'm gonna take that library just because we're only gonna get a turn of it anyway. Metals are in the metal section. Where's the metal section? Oh, I'm an idiot. Thank you. Thank you very much, actually. Ignores up to 2 status resistance, ignores up to 2 resistance. Okay. Wow, I'm super blind. I can't believe that. Accuracy is affected by line of sight. Cannot use their main magic when engaged in melee. Yeah. All right, well, let's get sieged again. I'm gonna get set back another 50 turns. Bit of a learning curve. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh no, my outpost. He's gonna blow up my outpost instead. I can't stop that. I gotta be honest, if it's not for the ballista towers, I can't even. I can't do nothing. Magic attacks, 30% chance of sundered resistance and +1 range. Oh, that's really nice. Bum, bum, bum. Counts as a forester unit deployment location. Well, the computer knows what he's doing. I just got to build the wind condition in the absolute top left corner of the map. You cannot get any further and more difficult to reach than that. That is a good play, my dude. A very good play. We need gold. Obviously, like at level 20, he is a big threat. 125 HP. He's not much of a front line. He has a lot of stupid healing magic. How do I beat it? So, like, he's gonna reach that outpost in 2 turns. I have to debate whether or not I chase after him right now. I gotta be honest, I think I do. Income is affected by negative stability. Yeah, no, I know. It's just ain't a lot we can do about it at the moment. Ah, ha. He split his forces. I can find a city here. I can also maybe pick up some other stuff. Casting a combat spell reduces the cost of all other combat types for 2 turns. Immediately summon an army of magic origin units with low maintenance at your throne city. I mean, that could be good. I think I would probably break my bank if I did that. But I might want to hold on to that. So I can hit him here. Do I think I can beat him? Stunning flash. We might as well try. Huge breath of relief if I can pull this off. And it's not as if I don't have an army. Now the thing is he's got those godforsaken. He's got that 1 awakener, so he can spirit bomb me really bad again, like he did last time. And I highly suspect he will. Okay. See where he goes. He's doing a huge awaken and bolster. Okay, all right. Let's fulminate them. You can cast it, you might as well. This is a good opening bit of damage here. It's actually quite good. I could do Mana Unchained right now. Now they got a lot of heals, but it means they got to use them and split their forces. Yeesh. Not a small amount of damage here. All right, you can't really hit on that again. I'm gonna freeze him because he's got 2 retaliation attacks, and that means we can just like open up on him. Which knocks him at least out of the picture. I think I better heal you. Grab another shot there. I think I'll plug the gap and block. You're still out of range. You can't hit us with that. So we have a moment of breath on you. I have foolishly forgotten to cast spells, but I'm going to cast this right now. Let's see what happens. A lot of heals, a lot of regens. Oof. Man, when the tier 1 archers can... Right, of course, they're celestial. They don't need to abide by the rules. They can just do whatever they want. That magic blast will kill. It does 57 damage. This awakener scares me a lot. You have a huge flank here. Between the 2 of them, I think they could kill him. Certainly seems like it would be the case. The question is I can also use him to put pressure on these guys, and quite a lot of pressure. Would 70% be enough to kill him? I'm gonna try it. Yes. Now he has to run if he wants to attack again. But he has to die first. Now, you have not so much damage on him, but still decent. Why don't we hit him with a cosmic ablation first? And then over channel. And then hit him with another cosmic ablation. That should significantly reduce his damage. In fact, now he can't do anything. I didn't even realize you were in range, my homie. You run forward and tank the big boss. You can't get a shot there, can you? No. But we can put you in high foliage and go into defensive mode. Let's see what happens. He should run. You're gonna awaken. You're gonna bolster, rally. Come in and take a shot. That's fine. Distracted. You went into defensive mode. Something on my computer just made a very weird noise. Now. No. Start stabbing him. This guy's got a big sword. The question is whether or not I can get a stun infliction on him. You can stay hidden and use that. You can take some free shots. This is promising at the moment. I'm gonna move you up. I'm gonna move you on those lucky sunflowers. So the question is do I kill him or do I engage with him? I engage with him. He has to move if he wants to cast anything, and if he moves, he's gonna get stabbed to death, so. I have no idea what the percentage of this is other than base 60, so let's try it. Resist. And let's see what happens. He goes after the spears. Takes their attack. That was actually pretty... That was a pretty good play. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty smart. I didn't think he was gonna do that. Good play, old man. Now let's zap him. Let's fricassee this dweeb. Should probably actually cast spells on him too. Would be good. Would be maybe a good idea. We might be able to get a freeze in here. Burning removed. It looks like he's immune to freeze. Let's just do this for the big damage. 34 decayed, so we can't heal anymore either. This guy will get buckled, so I'm gonna do a soothing breeze. We got him. We got him. Cast first missing out on the life steal. I know. I'm absolutely brutal at doing it. But we still came out okay there. Thank you so much for the follow, my dude. And welcome to the agency. This should be 1,000 knowledge for killing a level 20 character. Yes, you collect 1,000 knowledge. We make 69 a turn. Nice. We're gonna complete some spells right now. I dare say we're probably gonna complete a few spells. I guess Lightning Blade is probably a good idea, considering it does have a 30% chance of inflicting electrified. This is Frenzy for our mages, which I want to get. Enemy army spell. Lightning damage and lightning resistance. Yeah, that would work. So that was good. 3 spells. He's returned to the void. We've unlocked who knows what. Good job. That's pretty good. We can push on these guys now too. Oh man, sweating from that fight. Let me tell you. The Rookery's at 10. So if I can get 280 bucks, which we can probably trade some stuff to get. We could definitely trade some mana to get. What do you have here? A mana siphoner. This is a tier 3 mace. When killing a unit, gains 10 combat casting. Oh, Frost Wyvern and a spider leg. Someone's a random tier 2 spider. Okay, so this guy actually won't trade gold. What is that? What do other people have? Helm of the Warrior, Demoralizing Mask, Heavy Armor Greaves. You'll trade mana. Right. Did I confuse myself there? No, I didn't. The Spring of Youth. I don't know where that is. That's fine. She can keep that. Tranquility Pool. Not a bad idea. Wand of Mass Healing. This is a really good item. 1 hex radius, 30 temp HP. Mana, mana, mana. You can't ever trade mana for gold, can you? I'm starting to realize might be the case here. Which ally spell did you choose at the start? We went with Yakka's because I thought because of the enemy is like celestial, they take extra damage from fire. So I was like, well, maybe the chance of lighting them on fire mixed with our electrocution means they could be taking like fire and electricity damage every turn. A golden wyvern mount. I have never seen that item ever. Spirit resistance. Oh, cool. It's also got a tier 3 sledgehammer and a tier 3 double-handed axe. All right, dudes. We got some things to do. I got some items I want. Yeah, I'm going to put these guys just back into friendly territory so they can heal. They're still in range. I don't know if I shouldn't get rid of them, but right now I'm like so desperate to just reinforce my army with anything I got. Ooh, could I take the Everwell? Could I take that? We just beat an 1100 point army. They didn't have 2 Mage Banes in it though. Hoi yo yo. Okay. Tigers. Firebrand Predators. I really should get another hero for down here. We just don't have the cash for it right now. You dudes need to heal. And then part of me is like, let's kill these spiders up here. I have to kill all this stuff down here. Though he is clearing out random mobs. I will say that. He's at least keeping that safe from the patrols. You know what? Let's just go here for a moment. Maybe like here. They've infested even further. Can't really do anything. We're building markets and markets, so we'll get a bit of gold income coming in soon. Did I loot a hero I killed? The hero we killed, yes. The guy we just fought then, that was their leader, so he just went back to the void. Double Mage Bane. If your ally keeps hanging around, you'd get reinforcements, though. That's true, but look, he did it for me anyway. Awesome. That is great. That is a huge, massive relief that I am very, very pleased about. Let me tell you. I could definitely take that. Well, they don't need to come down, but... Stability for fishery, farm, and forestry. Friendly units heal. The heal here is what I want the most, especially if, like, this mountain seems to be the passageway to the enemy. Like, they're not coming over this mountain. It's maybe impassable. I honestly don't know. But they are coming over this one, so... And I somehow think they're probably not going to stop. You're going to also build a conduit here. As crazy as that is. I need to build so many things. Well, you're building, so let's get the granary going here. Okay. Shoot, I also have spells I need to cast. Lightning Blade, Frenzy Focus. I haven't cast either of these. I think somebody has a Tranquility Pool, which would let me cast one a turn. He has an outpost up here as well. Alright, we got a couple options. He's returned. Here's all of our spells. So Astral Blood we haven't cast. Frenzy Focus we haven't cast. Lightning Blades we haven't cast. This costs gold and mana. Let's start with the Astral Blood. You have another annex. Do I save you for the Everwell? Maybe I do. So I think I can take this in a next turn. Yeah, we'll save that one turn. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can swap the Everwell to Mana Hold later down the road if we need to. I'm not actually sure how swapping between cities works. You built a Seed of Materium underground. Okay. You've unlocked a Lightning Torrent. And our next set of tomes. So I was going to do Mark of Misfortune here. Fumble Chance. Which I think is a good choice. Is there anything else in here that I actually want? Look with Infectious Insanity for one turn. It's not bad. Attacks have a chance of inflicting Infectious Insanity. Oh, that's actually quite good for a spell. What is the nature one I need? Tome of Cycles? Yeah, this ability here in the Tome of Cycles we're going to want. Projectiles of Decay. Because it deals extra blight damage and casts Decay, which is clearly going to be really important against this guy because he just stacks healers. You can also get like Cycle of Seasons, which is pretty good. Parting Gifts is not bad. Tome of Cycles has a lot of good spells in it. I'm definitely going to pick that up. Tome of Scrying I only really want for guided projectiles, so let's go to Tome of the Mayhem. Get with our Chaos Mage. Don't think you can swap wonders specifically? Okay. Swapping between provinces is done from the same menu as changing the provincial improvements. Ah.
Be the malaise that creeps into thoughts.
Sure. Skill gives you 3 gold per level until you kill. Will help with gold. Maybe. I think there's a few things we need. Well, that's the one you're talking about. It's not a bad idea at all. 200 to build my city. This one is also very, very good. Gain knowledge whenever a unit gains a rank is also helpful. You know what? Let's actually pick up that. And I think I'm just going to hold on to the 200 right now so that I can build this city soon. So actually, I'm not in a rush on that. Let's do that. Cheaper cast. You've made a mint. Unfortunately, I have 27 gold left. All right, Everwell. After traveling some distance in the hot midday sun, you head towards a wellspring, expecting refreshment. Despite the heat of the day, the wellspring is frozen solid. Upon its surface sits a family of ducks, frozen in ice. A woman, crowned in glittering icicles, glides closer over the frozen waters. Ice spreads from beneath her icy bare feet. She icily caresses the frozen animals before her head snaps towards you. Warm blood disturbs my ice. She smiles icily as ice creatures rise from the pristine ice. Come, embrace the ice and be preserved. In the upcoming battle, freezing winds is active. Enemy all attacking units suffer 10 cold and 30% chance of frozen. Stoke your inner fire to withstand the cold. 50% chance of a chaos affinity check. Resistant attackers. Blah, 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 blah. If I fail 6 turns, I lose a chaos affinity. That's not the end of the world. That being said, I could also just spend 227 mana, which I absolutely 100% have. So let's do that. Oh, and this is absolutely doable. This reminds me of that time we summoned an entire army of snow spirits. What is it? Snow spirits and witches. All right. All right. What do we got for you? Let's put you there. Let's put you here and here and here. Out. 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 Putting this support caster in the middle, it was a really good idea. The bolstered resistance, I think, just absolutely saved me. All right, my dudes. You have a fire spell, which seems like it would be a shame not to cast this. I can nuke all of those guys. Yeah. And then if I follow that up with a chain lightning. And another chain lightning. You're frozen. You're frozen. You're not frozen. So why don't you kill him? You're going to step forward and kill him. I'm going to forget to cast any spells whatsoever. You know, if I had cast that ahead of time, I probably would have done enough damage on that chain lightning. But now I don't need to cast it. I should just be able to kill the two of these as is. He says unsuredly. Boy, they hit. Ramp. And 100%. Ramp. Okay. Despite us being kind of fragile, our mages are already hitting very, very hard. As the sun melts the last of the ice, the sound of quacking returns to the spring. The White Witch fades, and her voice a faint, cool breeze. I am but a remnant of the queen who once ruled here. She raided the warm lands, preserving all life in ice. Frozen markers lead to her treasure vaults, but now they melt. You notice the last traces of ice here, some kind of map detailing the hidden place of lost treasure. No time to delay, my secrets melt away. The fast melting symbols are nearly gone. Do we want 200 gold? A wand of blizzards. That's pretty nice. It's a 1 hex radius bomb. It's like a spirit bomb, but ice. I am probably going to take that. I do need this money really badly, but... Right? Like, these enemies are weak to ice. If I can pocket them with that, it's kind of like too good not to. We also leveled up here. We can pick up... Tactical spells deal 20% extra damage. Yeah, let's do that. You can absorb the Everwell, so we now heal super fast in our terrain, which is fantastic and useful. I don't think I am being attacked by anybody, so it would be worth it to come down here and clear out some of these mobs. I'm going to move just a little bit so I can get the heal. Now I wish I had these guys down here, but whatever. Let's give that a shot. Because otherwise he's going to end up clearing out all this XP and I'm going to get out of luck. He has built another city down here as well. So has Yaka. He's got another outpost there. Whoa! Man, these guys are expanding like at an insane rate. We've unlocked your throne city gains 15 knowledge for each magic material we have access to, which is not really that many at the moment. You need to build. You need to build this so I can get spellbreakers, because once I get spellbreakers, things get really crazy. Attuned cast. Add 10 combat casting points to this combat. Oof. Yeah, I'd like that. You get bonuses per conduit. You count as a conduit. You get knowledge for adjacent conduit or research post. Something to be done here. Our stability is okay right now. Most things we don't have boosted is a bit of a problem. The tavern we do, so I might as well, I think, go with that. You're building. You're expanding. Astral Blood is ready to go. We're going to apply this on Morgan as well. I don't know why that was not selected. So makes magics begin to flow through the veins of the target race. So every time we cast a spell, which should be every round, we get +1 fortune, giving us up to 50% crit hit chance. I think it gave us some face makeup. And I suppose that's it for the moment. Yeah, these guys are starting to clear it all out. I gotta get moving. Units gain 10% XP when I get those focus crystals. That's gonna be good. I think I'm gonna start with the smaller stuff. Because it's gold, it's sheep, mana. Whispering Stones grant allegiance. That's not really so important. And Anna, I gotta be honest, I might just be able to auto these. Yeah, for sure I can. An Orb of Seeing, +3 vision range. Yes, please. And for safety's sake, why don't we heal a turn? Fangir has returned to the Astral Void, so he's down here. This dwarf. Interesting. I'm a little worried someone's going to try to build a city here and squanch in on my forest. But I'm also not really sure I have anything to really settle against it, so. What victory condition am I going for? Good question. All I have to do is win, right? Probably magic. We should be making a ton of magic. You piece of trash. You absolute trash goblin. I hate the AI so much. Ooh, that really boils my blood. That is some greasy BC right there. Stone walls. Yeah, I honestly am going to build those. Such a classic AI move. Oh, cool. We have an ally here. Ooh, man, my spell shield. An eagle mount. All right. Well, I can't use it, but whoever my next companion is probably could. Oh, I should also... Huh. Normally you get gold when you empty those. You leveled up. I don't know that Frost Evoker is a good choice. Magic attacks gain damage, accuracy, and status resistance, though. That is a good choice across the board. Let's just take that. Use a green screen or software. No, I'm actually just invisible. My entire room doesn't exist. It exists in a subliminal space. No, yes, I use a green screen. I use a green screen. Sorry for being so saucy. Green screen, and I just use OBS to cut it out. A million lights also. That's the key. If you want to learn how to cut out a green screen good, the answer is lighting. Found out this morning this game is out. I watched Paradox stream this morning by accident. I'm so stoked. Oh man, I'm glad. If you want a dearth of content, we have all of our playthroughs up on our VOD channel right now, up on YouTube. So this is the last story mission. This is story mission 5. But we have like the tutorial and the other 4, as well as a bunch of skirmishes if you want to like not get anything spoiled. But it's also the way the game works is it doesn't really spoil anything. It honestly, it doesn't matter. Like you could watch anybody's and be like, wow, this is 100% completely different than my playthrough, which is super cool in my opinion. All right, let's gobble this. More mana. Am I really going to keep going for more mana? I wish this place had a wonder that was conduit based. Right now, I'm going to build a conduit building here and a conduit building here. So I think I'm actually going to build a farm. That was a terrible idea. This is a swamp. That was the worst building I could have possibly built. Let's replace it with a research post. I changed my mind. Let's replace it with a conduit. I'm going to build a mages guild in this city so we can just like absolutely wham bam, slam ba jam. Ooh, Black Betty, wham a lamb. Okay, I want to attack this while these dummies are here to help me. What I don't want is for this spell shield to die. Now, if his Arbalest dies, I don't care. That does not affect me in the slightest. We've gotten focus crystals, so now all of our units gain 10% XP, which is great. Oh, I do have a farm here. You know what? I'm going to leave that a farm. Because I could also build a farm here, and then we could have some sort of farm-based building. Have I not cast this yet? Frenzied Focus. All of our mages now have Frenzy, so every time they land a hit, which for most of those mages is 3 times a turn, they're going to gain an extra stack of strength. Which I want to say is 10% damage every stack. Don't quote me on that. Wow, she immediately stole that mine. That was the only other spot here of value, and she nabbed it on me. I don't like you anymore. So I'm going to build a quarry right there. And now your city can't grow past 2. How do you like me now? And this is done in a turn. I'm going to build the other part right there. Oh, hello. What are you? Uh-oh. Unit is immune to blight damage. Tier 4 ring. Wow. I would love to kill this guy, throw him in my dungeon, and then eat his corpse. And I think that's what we might go for. All right, that's it. That's the turn. Love how much more customization they've added to this game. It's so much. There's so many different ways to play it and so many different combos you can do. Like, this is like my 9th playthrough right now, and I haven't repeated anything. Like, I haven't repeated the same combo at any point. I do little twists. It's a lot of potential combinations. There's the Mark of Misfortune, which I do want. Oh, this is good. Increases the damage of your spells by 20%. Yeah, let's cast that. And let's get Mark of Misfortune. So now my mages are true chaos mages. This is starting to get a bit crazy right now. Let's build a Mystic Spire. This allows me to start building Awakeners. I'm going to line up a bathhouse, I think, immediately after that, too. Unless this place needs to be... let's go with the Stone Conjurer. Makes everything else faster. All right, what's left here? This is a little pocket. Let's kill him. Temperatures in the immediate area rise and fall as a group of elementals begin to panic at your army's approach. The Storm Spirit, leader of the group, wavers unsteadily before you. It's unwilling to abandon its group. Will you attack them or allow them to retreat? We can steal some mana. We can allow them to go, or we can attack. I'm gonna steal some mana. I'm trying to stay neutral right now for whatever dumb reason I've decided. You're gonna go here, and you're gonna go here, and then we're gonna spend a minute to heal. And then we're gonna get this absolutely useless item. You still not a city? God damn. Taking so long. One more hero. It's just that the gold is better off spent on other things right now. Like, I'm trying to build up my economy. Oh, no. Oh, no. I let it go too long. Oh! Uh-oh! Please be a city. Please be a city. Please be a city. Or please be stone walls. Stone walls. That's even better, actually. Meandor has built a Seat of Shadows. Okay, so he's down here. So he's here. Fangir is down here. You're up here, which I'm going to take a wild and crazy guess and say that Shira Snowblood is probably up here in the icy snow territory. Just a weird feeling, you know? God damn it. It's turn 41. So turn 41, all of the special locations, the magic materials, get a massive strength upgrade. He just went from 800 to 14. You can see now he's got a Horned God in here. He's got a Living Fog. He's got a Druid of the Cycle. Before, it was just like he had the Lost Wizard and a couple tier 3s. So I can no longer win this fight. But it's not a big deal. I'm not in a huge rush to get that item. Magic Origin upkeep reduced by 20%. That's actually gonna be good for us. Not necessarily yet, but eventually. +3 sensing range might also be very good for us. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh, sweet Jesus. He's just showing up with 5 Awakeners. Yeah, you know what? Let's take +3 sensing range. I would like to start seeing them coming instead of getting caught off guard like this. I'm also going to cast Lightning Blades. Not that we have a lot of units who benefit from it, but it's helpful. And let's start lining up a Lightning Torrent because I want to hit these guys with something before I actually just walk straight into them. You might as well go there. Ooh, man. Also on this mission with Mystic Culture, but they summon heavy build, and it's very different. Oh, nice, nice. What's with this game and the allies forward settling you? They just love to do it. Yeah, they managed to capture that last spot there. That's okay. I could have like rushed this point and just built that other one there, but I didn't really want to go that far up, so. Battle 1. Oh, this is good. Our allies are actually doing a big fight over here. That should pull them back. If we're lucky. Allies were neutral good at the start. Yeah, that's why we're leaning a bit on the neutrality. Interesting. I think you're going for those armies. Nemu's built a seed of nature. Fangir's built a seed of materium. He is in the bottom right corner, underground though. You are not gonna be fun. Do I want to cast that right away? He can come attack me. It's way riskier. Way less risky for him to attack them. I have a lot of mana. There's no reason I can't cast this basically every single turn. Let's start talking though, because we also need to build a new army. We're going to unlock the next casters in a moment. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, they're coming with so many Awakeners. I need to find a way to get some spirit resistance. Yeah, he crushed them. I had a feeling he would. You built a seed of astral. You built a seed of chaos. I was correct. He is. I'm in the top right corner. A rally has started. Ooh. We can summon fairies. Autumn fairies do lightning bolt and blinding gale, which is an AoE blind. Poison blast. Budding strength. It's not bad. True strike on all my casters. Summer Furies, though, also get Blooming Life. Gonna play this game again, are we? Fire. That's a great heal. I just know that, like, all other units are weak to blight. So summoning a Spring Fury is not a terrible idea. What's your upkeep? 27 mana, 2 gold. Oh, and they're mana focused. Yeah, let's do that. We have a lot of mana. We could afford to summon some fairies. My outpost is under siege. Uh-oh. Well, I'm going to try to do something about that. Yeah, I mean, 27 mana upkeep's a lot, but again, we have a lot of ways of producing mana, so. I think that army is just going to go after our allies, so I'm going to let them go free. They've broke this, probably because she slaughtered the armies over here and is going for that outpost. And you're coming to me. Yeah, baby, you're coming right to me. 1,200. I can match that. Province lost. What? No, it isn't. Oh, it became a city. That's why province is lost. We'll figure out the rest of that in a moment. You guys are up to 300 bucks now. Special production. Start hastened. I don't really like either of these characters. Like, their traits aren't particularly interesting to me. I can't rush you, could I? I could. I'd feel a lot better if I did. That's good to know. If you hit escape, it just cancels that. Then you can remember to cast your spells, which cause them to take an extra 20% damage. Okay. So the key to this fight is not bunching my units up. Okay, Agent, the key to this fight is not bunching your units up. I want everybody to remain 2 squares apart at all times. Lest we get spanked. With, I think, one quick exception, which is going to be, I'm going to bring these guys in here, and we're going to cast Mana Unchained. Let's go you there. All right, he's just dunking my front line with that spell. Ooh. Spicy, not nicey. Wow, I can just obliterate this guy in like a single cast from that evoker. You have a 90%, so I'll let you just take it. That's crazy. All right, well. Move up the rest of you dweebs. Most of them are already cast, so I'm going to move up and just shield wall. Because it's going to at least maybe help those dudes out a little bit. There's no way you can hit anything where you are. Tucked away in the back like this. You might be able to get up and hit somebody. Probably going to lose the spell shield here, but if that's what happens, it's what happens. Wow, not even remotely close. Wow! God damn, these guys do a lot of damage. Even when we're in good damage zone, we are still getting fricasseed. Let's move in. Let's stun. 2 of them got stunned. That's very good. Okay. You can do a chain lightning, and you're all weak. Can you hit them with a chain lightning? You can. Can you hit them with anything better? Wow, hindering blizzard does a lot. 45. Ooh, I don't know what the better choice is there. Who else can we hit? That's the next question, I suppose. You're not close enough. Might as well go up here onto the lucky mushrooms. I think I'm gonna lose my whole front line. It's gonna kill him at least. Oh, and you can land that. All right, well, we're not in a great spot, but let's see who blasts us. Ah, you know what? That didn't go too bad. It certainly could have went a lot worse. Anybody have a chain lightning ready? You do. Crap. Crap. Oh, crap. Crap. Okay. Alrighty, so I lost 2 of my spell shields. Wow. Amplification pylon is ready. I think I'm gonna pick up Infectious Insanity here, because that could be very good in a fight like that. Like, especially if like they bring in that many Awakeners in like one melee unit, you make the melee unit insane. He just starts wailing on the rest of them, driving them all insane. I guess you guys are all going in there. Well, we better build another spell shield. We're gonna get the tier 3 mages next turn as well. God, that was with them also like lightning damaged. We picked up some remains of Light Painter, a Crusader Claymore, and a chestplate of Vitality. Not really useful for us, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. I might as well keep lining up these lightning torrents. At the very least, it's like softening guys up. God, just like no money. I wonder if she's gonna sneak this. I just gotta keep an eye. If she clears this, the world tree, then I could just like buy it off of her. The good news about her having this forward post is it will actually put her a bit more on the front lines. Yaka, built to Seed of Chaos. You can annex another province. I mean, is there any point in giving you a farm anymore? I guess there's not. Not really. Your Spring Fury is done. 1077. I mean, I like these Soothers because they can heal, though in that fight I didn't even have a chance to heal. This would get me Entwined Protectors. You know what it also gets me? Entwined Scourges are tier 4 poison. That world tree will be good. Heroes in the Crypt are worth gold. True, I could just sell them. You're not wrong. I could just sell them. I know this is not a lot of front line right now. But it's about just stacking a lot of strength. You've unlocked. When you win a battle, you have 50% chance of getting a tier 1, tier 2 troop. I do love this skill. Like, that could still be evokers, right? Don't think I'm in any rush. There's Citadel has sent a war party. I don't know who they are. All right, well, we're building everywhere. We're recruiting in our capital. It'd be nice if I could have that bathhouse build before that shield guy. Just so they could get the bonus XP. The item's also worth money, yeah. I'm not at any point right now where I'm like desperate on the cash. Like, as long as everywhere has something being built, I'm pretty happy. Ah, all right. Well, I'll get Scroll of Tumet then. Didn't think about it that evokers don't get Starblade. Oh my god, dudes. So all he's doing is sending full stacks of Awakeners at me constantly. That's a great item, this horn. All right, so I gotta find a way to get my resistances up. Like, that's the only thing I can think of here right now. So you need enters defensive mode. Adjacent friendly units gain bolstered resistances. Well, that's nice. Oh, man. It's also like a mage on mage fight doesn't work super hot for me. Just because they currently have better mages. $10 gold income, province annex range. All the conduit special buildings are upgraded under that. Is that boosted? Sorry. Yeah, it is. You're building. You're building. Too much to rush you. My little witchy halfling. I mean, if they're bringing all Awakeners, should I just start bringing, you know, all of my tier 3 mages? I feel like I'll win that fight. Just because our mages do so many different types of magic. Zap. Oh, I can't reach you. Really? Okay, if that's the case, that was a bit of a waste. Just in case, let's get another one of these lined up. I mean, I really can't do much but grow the way that I'm growing right now. It'd be good of me to spend some of this Imperium. Especially out in this direction. Yeah, I'm willing to give them a quarry. You know what? I'm going to do that again. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Forester. Just want to make sure that this is like cut off a little bit. Especially if I can pick up some good items from it. Now, who is that? Blue and gold. So that's got to be him. Yeah, so he has territory right up there. It's so complicated where he can just fly over the astral sea, and I am extremely limited until we get my major race transformation. But that being said, we're doing so much defense against like his constant onslaught of armies that am I really in that big of a rush? Keep my army alive. Get the better mages in here. Keep researching. Our knowledge is like 90 knowledge is early on feels pretty good. Catch them out right now. Alignment has changed to good. All right, well, why not? Empire development skill. Research posts and conduits get double buff. We're about to unlock teleporters already as well. Yeah, this is definitely winnable. See if there's any little expansions I want to do here. Foist. A lot of foresters right here, which does actually make sense because we're going to get a huge bonus off the World Tree Foresters, so. My farms are going to be based off of this nexus if I even get a farm unlocked. So yeah, we might as well put a forester in there. Go put something special in here because this counts as a forest as well. Counts as a farm, actually. All right, well. Hit these dweebs with a little bit of lightning. We might be able to grab that tranquility pool after. And then let's get awoke. Let's get awokened. Well. There, right. So again, I probably need to make sure my guys aren't too stacked together. Would be the best. The true strike buff would be pretty awesome if I could pull it off. I'm not sure I will succeed on that. Alright, let's see what they do. Well, they moved in a great big pack. We can fulminate the group of them. In fact, I might as well overcast and hit him with a second one of those. Probably my best choice. We can start dropping chain lightnings. You have this amazing frost spell, which is going to do huge damage. Let's actually have you get buffed if that's the case, though. True Strike and Strengthen. Then the Hindering Blizzard. Also slows them down a bunch, which is nice. You can hit him with another Lightning Blast. Oh, man, I'm so close to doing the damage I need here. Put you in and just start stabbing dudes, and at least you're canceling out a bunch of them from attacking. Let's put you here. That'll kill one, maybe blind the other. Or stun the other, I meant. It did not, though. But pretty decent chance. All right, heroes down. You can come in and just take a shot, I think. All right, so 2 are locked down, 2 are in the back, but they're gonna have to. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Those guys are the best. They're like well blocked for that. Oh yeah, no probs. Start gutting them, boys. Who else can we bring up here? Zap. Can I take both of you with that? I can. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but I'm okay with that. Some guaranteed kills. And you can hit them. Who else is left? This guy. Can't quite reach. You can take a 70. Love it. And then you can finish him off. All right, Awakeners. I am finding the way to deal with you. And it is stacking lots of resistances. You have leveled up. Excellent. Distant evocation. Magic attacks gain +1 range. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the right answer. Staff of Decay is working out really well. Attunement. Excellent. And we're on to tier 3. So... phasing enchantment does give phase to our mages, which is helpful. I gotta be honest, phase beasts would also not be terrible. Chrono gates can be nice, but not necessarily huge. Maybe. Friendly magic origin, astral keeper, astral serpent. So Toma summoning is probably not what we go down. Pandemonium. This is what I want. Havoc magic. 30% chance of inflicting a random negative status effect on magic attacks. We can also pick up Vessels of Chaos, which is 10% extra damage for each negative status effect, which is just a bunch of things we can do with that. We can get Chaos Eaters, which are tier 4 battle mages that do a mixture. They do one or the other. I see. They might not be bad as a support unit. Incite Revolution also like rules as a spell. The Projectiles of Decay is here for the +2 blight damage, but I'm not rushing to get that one. I think Tome of Pandemonium is what I want. Havoc Magic, Seed of Chaos. Do I want Tome of Teleportation, actually? It does give phase, which can be nice for getting your guys out of trouble. I think the thing is if I took phasing enchantment, I could go all mage army. Because even if they got caught, they could just like jump out. The Toma Cold Dark. Would this be useful at all? Not really. I feel like there is a evil tome with something in it, but I'm not sure which one. I guess the Tome of Souls. You can get Soul Binders, which is just 10% damage against units with Soul Bound. And a 60% chance of inflicting decaying. But the Tome of Cycles is 90% chance and +2 blight damage, so it's just straight up better in every way. I guess Joy Sipheners technically you could do, but... Do any of these work? Mark for Death. No. Target enemy army. That's a summon. That's a city spell. That's a spell. True Death Magic. 30% chance of inflicting Mark for Death, which kills the affected unit at the end of 3 turns. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to go for the final tome. And we'll plant in cavalry. Avatar of Chaos might be good. Because then we could have like multiple casters. Though this spell is currently broken. Because if any of your avatars die, it sends your ruler into the void. I guess Tome of the Archmage is more than likely what we're gonna take. Heart of Astral. Magic attacks get 100% crit chance. Maximize magic. Wow, why isn't that a spell? Alright, well, right now, I think it's safe to say Tome of Pandemonium is what we're going. Give me them debuffs.
Artistry to true chaos. There is
Havoc magic. Havoc magic. Remains of Light Painter. He has a crown. He's got some stuff. I'll sell his corpse. Meandor has withdrawn to the void. That's also good news. So, you get a Horn of Plenty. You get a crown for +1 resistances. You get the Ring of the Vicious Killer. Wolf and an Eagle Mount. We'll keep the Staff of Decay. Thank you very much. Oh, we have some cool, like, frosty cheeks now as well. It's from our Astral Blood. 900, 1300. Do I want to fight these guys? I do want to fight those sheep. So we'll make our way up that way. All right. Loving it. Like, it really feels like our allies are doing an extremely good job at the moment. Like, strong forward settling on that guy's city, capital city. We're winning the fights up here-ish. We were winning the fights up there. I have no idea what's happening underground, but it doesn't really seem like it's an issue. Let's go with draft, production, and mana. I suddenly feel like I have a sizable sum of money now, too. Can I start making spell breakers? Please. Yes, let's go. We'll cast the Scroll of Attunement as well. This just gets our Evoker's Starblade. We got good money. I don't know where all this money came from. Selling that corpse, I guess. Let's actually talk to our allies again and see what items they have. Because they might have some new jams. She better not steal any of these. She's not tough enough. I'm permanently so suspicious of the computer. Every time it's doing anything in my territory, I'm like, Olmar of Citadel will fight for our freedom. All right, that's way up there. Celestia. He's built a Root of Order. Oh, this is a land bridge. This is also a really good spot for that to be. So I should move here and I should take this outpost and make it my own. Because then I can take Haunted Halls and I have an easy shot access to the Root of Order over and over again. All right, you guys have the bathhouse. Knowledge per 5 Astral Echoes. We're 1 Astral Echo short. Grants all Seer's blessings to every unit produced in the city. 2 Vision Range and True Sight. Wow. That's pretty good. I'm going to go with the Estate Hall, though, to start. You built the plaza. You're not the happiest. Let's get you some money for now. Another army of Awakeners. Is this it? Is this all I fight from here on out? Is just non-stop armies of Awakeners? It's okay if so. I just want to know. A paladin's winged helmet, permanent fearless. An arc fire orb. That's very good. It could be a little better though. The tier 3 orb would be a bit better. I just like the ability to do multiple kinds of things. But then again, you know what I'm saying. Our staff, what am I saying? Our staff does blight and frost, which they're double weak to, so. Monster Slayer, the Mana Siphoner. Boats of Freedom. Demonic Shield. I've never seen this one. Terrifying Aura. A Staff of Blossoms. Support abilities grant regeneration to affected units. Ooh, and 24 blight damage. That's pretty nice. Storm Orb, tier 3, lightning damage. Oh, wow. So this is a chain lightning orb. Lightning Spear. You know, I literally at the beginning of this campaign, I was complaining that there are no spear items. And here the game goes ahead and gives me the one spear item I've never seen. 30% chance damage to another enemy within 2 hexes. It also does chain lightning. I think this would be a good item for me. Because I can take the thing that makes me electrify enemies as well. Or I could just give everybody regeneration. This would also let me fly on my eagle mount, which would be pretty cool. Take a quick back. Staff of Blossoms was the other one. 24. Chance of immobilizing. That's okay. I'm not in love with it. And I need other heroes to get the other stuff. I do need to really get another hero going. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that lightning orb. For too much money. I'm gonna try to sell you some things like this wolf and this staff of frost. So I do 20/20 right now. This does 17 3 times. 20/20. That's really good. Activates warding defense mode as well. God damn. So the warding gives you all this bonus resistance and status resistance, which against all these awakeners is not a terrible idea. This gets me an eagle. And super chain lightning. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how it works. We're about to go into a fight here anyway, so we're gonna get to test it out right away. Oh, awesome, man. We have an ally in this one too. Oh, it's actually Nightweaver herself. Ask and you will receive. Ask for lightning spears and you will get lightning spears. Right, I have one guy. You know what? Let's cast Mana Unchained. And budding. Now everybody can move up. Move up fiercely. They're just gonna awaken a bunch. And then, oh, they can hit me at that range? Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that guy landed it there. Wow. God damn, what a shot. All right, well, that changes my mood. I'm gonna slow a bunch of them. This poor dude's gotta get the hell out of here before he gets killed. Target cannot be affected because he's bleeding and he's got blight. Lightning. What am I doing? I need to fulminate. Let's fulminate them. Another good chain lightning. Crack them. So I can't heal him. He's gonna just die, that means, I think. I can't do anything about that. So close. So these two have the nuke spells still. Yeah. That's rough. Oh, Divine Beacon. Yeah, cast your spells on them. Don't attack me. Alright, they attack me. Ooh, I'm gonna fulminate you so good. Wait and see. I'm gonna fulminate the heck out of yous. Blast, blast, blast. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you can't hit anybody at all from there. Almost. But not quite. So I can maybe freeze one. It's an option. Take that as a blast. I don't know if I want to use them for healing or not yet. Kind of depends on how these shots go. Doesn't go at all with you. I mean, you hit all three of them. I could kill them and then heal with the other. Oh, you can even move up on them. Well, that's good. That's nice. Yeah, let's get a heal there. The Divine Beacon does a little heal. You heal me a little bit. That's so kind. Ah, if only they had gotten there in time for my poor other guys. Pity. Bit of a pity. 73% chance of frozen. Frozen. You can just stab him then. The rest of you are going to move up one by one. Nuked. What if I cosmic ablation? Probably not going to do it. Oh, no, there we go. Perfect. Wow, he did a real mixed bag of damage there. All right, well, very stupidly we lost the spell shield. But we did get Havoc magic. I like Insight Revolution. Why don't we give that a shot? And then I think we're going to take our army and we're going to fall right the hell back. I meant to take these guys out. What do we have? We have Spellbreakers. Spellbreakers, Evokers, Spring Furies. Maybe I ditch the front line. Oh, I do have another spell shield right here, actually, so that's... that's okay. Kind of works. So Starblade works a lot better if we have magic bolts. Because it means I get an extra 9 damage on each of these. Or 3 damage? I'm not sure. I thought this was fire, lightning, and frost damage is how it worked. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Battle Seeker training. All tier 1 units in the army gain 20% damage to their attacks. Oh, neat. I'm probably going to get that. Tuned cast. +1 resistance would be really, really helpful considering how many awakeners he's throwing at me, so I'm going to do it. We've captured Falomar's Star Scepter. He's got another Staff Decay. He doesn't really have anything we need, so he can stay in the prison getting us knowledge. Awesome. Then we'll clear out that pasture and get a little food buff. If I can send an army up here to harass, and we can just kind of guard this mountain pass, I think that's the way to do it. I should just be able to send a scout here and incite rebellions. Under siege? By who? Turiel. Wow. The custodian is at war with everybody, not just us. Now we have an opportunity to get another guy here. Do we take this little gremlin? Or this caster? With a cool hat. Cool hat that I didn't even see we could use. I kind of want this guy so that I could give him that mace that grants us combat casting points. That I think you had. Fire immunity ring, frost immunity ring. Wow, you changed out all of your items. A gilded shield. Melee attackers have a 30% chance of becoming gilded. A ring of escape. When this unit's hit points are reduced to 0, it is displaced by 3 hexes and heals 15 temp HP. Works once per battle. God damn it. All of their items changed. Adjacent allies gain Honor Guard, deals 20% damage, and Fearless. I mean, there's no reason he has to be on the front line. 20% extra damage to all my mages nearby. Oh, there's nothing worse than recruiting a hero and it just absolutely not working at all. Does he have right now Mystic Mace? No. All right, we'll give him the Staff of Decay, the Evoker's Robes. Can I give him a hat? Yeah. I want you in some like cool armor. Yeah. That feels better. Let's give you the Lion's one. I don't know why your arms feel so long. I think that's the spawnkin thing. That feels better. So she is a warrior at the moment. Fighting Sentinel. Experienced leader with sprint. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not particularly pleased with how they're built. Well, I'm not particularly pleased with the items that we've gotten. I am unlikely to be able to do any better than that, given that they have a Druided Cycle and the Face Beast. I didn't realize how bad that was. I'll take it. Spider Hatchling Bell. Summon Spooters. Well, you can take, then, the Orb of Seeing. We have no governor set here. And we have no governor set down here. This is a much more bigger city at 8. This one will grow larger, just because by nature of how much room it has to expand. We got buildings everywhere. We got da-da-da-da. I want to build a scout up there so that I can keep eyes on this and get ready to bandit raid it. Yeah, see, this is a bit tricky because he's not messing around with one army at a time up here. He's got stacks of 3. Defending is kind of doable. Because he only ever sends in small groups at me. He's going to attack me here again now, too. So I'm just going to move these guys back together. An Evocator's Abode. Yeah, I guess we can go for the Town Hall here. You have room to grow a little bit. I think a mine is a fine idea. Manihold, you get your last province, which is also going to be, I think, very terribly. Well, I guess not a farm, actually. Let's also make it a mine. Especially if I don't have anything better to do. Should I perhaps recruit a 3rd hero and make this guy have a double hero stack? It's a bit sacrilegious, but unit deals 25% damage when flanking. Oh, that's nice. Okay. What was this deal? Aggressive Tactician. This unit starts, the entire army starts hastened for the first 3 turns, I think. Yeah. All right, so that flanking guy actually wouldn't be a bad choice to just throw in there. We need to cast Havoc Magic. It's not going to make us look too insane. Okay. Our stability is pretty good. Your stability is not bad. Your stability is not terrible. We can let it be. So mana hole doesn't get to really grow anymore. It's kind of just the wall for dealing with these guys. She built an outpost here. I knew this was going to happen, but I think this would have happened no matter what I did, especially considering her forward build right here. I wish you could just like trade with allies and stuff. I think that's okay. You've got to be kidding me. She's building an outpost right there. What a piece of trash, man. That's unreal. That can only be like 3 squares. She's going to take those focus crystals on me too. My only shot here is hurry this production next turn, attract population, and then take those focus crystals. I mean, we already have focus crystals, but gross. Gross, gross, gross. I'm also now just realizing that I can't build I can't build 3 magic victory things close to each other. Maybe if I build a city over here, I could put it like that, and then I could have like one there, one on that quarry, and one up on this research post. Having to cross a mountain isn't like super great for us though.
Agent on wave, agent on sax, agent on the pogs.
In the spirit, thank you so much for 7 months, dude. Hope you're doing well. Much appreciate it. All right. I can't believe that, man. So stupid. Her forward settling is vicious right now. All right, he's sending more angels at me. This one's got a bow and a dread spider. And quizzes. That's good. That's like 750 knowledge if I kill them. Their armies are getting quite a bit stronger, though. So I have to do that, and I have to do that, and then I have to do that. So now her outpost is a single settlement, and she can't grow any further. But I don't have to worry about her snaking, like, these pastures, the eternal bedchambers. I could probably clear those. Maybe once I get my spell breakers, I can clear those. Oh. And you're coming over the mountains where she comes. Oh, yo, yo. All right. Let's just park ourselves here for a minute. You can also now build a library. You can also now get pillaging. No. Win a battle. 50% chance tier 1, tier 2. I mean, maybe that would just be good just to keep up on the like trash. Other than the spellbreaker, everything we have is tier 1, tier 2. I'm gonna get it. That spell has proven pretty valuable. Because it just means you can keep fighting on the front lines. Even if it's with garbage, it just like backs you up a little bit. Pretty huge skill for chaos. I'd agree, yeah. All right, none of these territories are very important. So they're going to prioritize the gold and the conduit. And the river they should prioritize for farms. So I should be able to hopefully grab these two. The trick is grab this one, build a forester, and then like grab that one, build a quarry. Fold back afterwards. Put a teleporter probably here in the middle. Doing good. Been playing through the earlier AW games before playing this one. Oh, nice. How are you finding them? It's one of those things that I really like to go back and play them. I also really want to go play the Spellforce games, the early Spellforce games. Just because Conquest of EO was so good. Is this outpost burning down? Lady, that's my watchtower. Don't go near it. Like, why can't she forward settle this guy? You know, why does she have to forward settle her ally? Gobble up my valuable territory, steal my iron deposits. Ah, god damn. They can get over this mountain. And they are coming around the mountain when she comes. Woof. Woof, woof, bark. $200 Imperium for teleporters. That's got to be the next priority. It has to be. Because I need to be here, and I need to be, like, here at all times. The only place I don't need to be right now is Manahold. And that's only because they haven't figured out how to cross this mountain. And now that I've said it, obviously, I mean, mostly I just need to be able to teleport units from like the rookery to the front line. God, I might have to put like a teleporter here and here and here. Ooh. This is a rough one. This we can do. Might get a little bit caught out here, but not terribly. 1572 versus 1416. All right. I think I can make peace with that. We're 5 more turns till Incite Revolution, which I'm going to use over here. And if I can, I wonder if I could get, if I put like a scout here, would he see across to Aster? It's a good question. Why no astral transform? We'll take it eventually. We're just not there yet. But like ghost mode is, yeah, I'm probably going to go that way. I could go demon, but I'll probably go ghost mode. Because demon would get us... No, ghost mode also takes extra damage from spirit, though. Or does it take negative? Demon mode takes damage from spirit. And ice. Celestial take damage from ice and blight. Nature takes damage from blight and fire. Undead is fire and spirit. And ghost form is lightning? Aren't you ethereal? It gives you spirit resistance. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, then ghost form is definitely a good idea. The damage reduction is going to be crazy with how much resistance we have on most of our armies. Your allies really got you surrounded. Yeah, I mean, they started like here, 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 and here. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to build down this way just to make sure that the Everwell gets kept. And then up this way. And then she has just been settling in all of any pocket she can possibly put an outpost in on my front. She's doing. Yeah, I really don't understand why she hasn't gone north at all. These dudes have gotten huge, which is great. Yakko also did the same thing where he did this like super aggressive forward settle, and actually one of his towns became a vassal. And then thankfully this dude, he actually lives underground, but he popped out and then he immediately headed south. So he stayed out of my way. I mean, I was happy with her going this way. I'm not stoked about this. It's not killer, but it is just like a pain. And then, yeah, this army, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. They're probably going to come across and burn that outpost down if I'm going to be, if I was a betting man. That's what I would say. Finding the older ones just as fun as you remembered. Nice. AW3, good stuff. Turn off city founding and neutral dwellings. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to go back and do them. And who knows? At a certain point, I'm sure I'll run out of things to do in this game, but I don't appear to be there yet. I gotta get more of these moats, these astral echoes as well. At least one more so we can get the 20 knowledge, 20 mana. All right, well, this fight is up, but we're gonna do it tomorrow because that's all the time we have. This has been a pretty exciting start to this campaign. We almost lost. We had to do our first siege defense, which I've never done before. We're absolutely getting slammed, but I think our build is really going to kind of come online and work. The mages are going to do a lot of damage. We're going to have a lot of resistances, and our resistances should only stack with mages and support as time goes on. I think once we get these mystic mages out that do kind of the 3 different types of damage, we're really gonna start popping off. But that's it for today. Thank you for joining me.